My Nigerian siblings and football enthusiasts, please draw closer. It seems there's a piece of good news ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament at USA, Canada, and Mexico. Though our Super Eagles didn't qualify, but still there's a possibility of making it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Do you remember on the 16th of November 2025, our match against DR Congo? It was a grand finale stage of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoffs in Africa, which took place in Morocco. They defeated us on penalty shootouts and picked Africa's only slots, the sole tickets for the Intercontinental playoff. But this match is in question, and after everything, Nigeria can still make it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. I'm going to have a deep breakdown of the brouhaha surrounding this. Before that, let's show love to this platform and video by giving this video 2,000 plus likes. After that, if you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. As usual, my name is Solomon Asante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigerian name, the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Please write something in the comment box. People are commenting that looking at the brouhaha surrounding Nigeria making it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament, at least FIFA should give Nigeria that nod to partake in the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament at USA, Canada, and Mexico. What is your comment? Decently, leave it in the comment box. Straightforward. Let's get into the video and talk about Nigeria versus DR Congo on the 16th of November 2025, 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoff grand finale in Africa. They defeated us on penalty shootouts, picking Africa's sole tickets for this intercontinental playoff. The match is in question, and the match in question is about citizenship, not football. As stated, in football, they defeated us on penalty shootouts, made them qualify for the intercontinental playoff. That is it about football. But when it comes to citizenship, they have violated some regulations governing their constitution. And let's have a deep breakdown of that. The first one is if you are a Congolese citizen and you acquire another citizenship, legally you are expected to give up one. Let me use myself as an example. If I am a Congolese citizen, talking of Solomon Asante, if I am a Congolese citizen and I acquire another citizenship, let's say Nigerian citizenship, I have to give up on one. Obviously, I have to give up on my Congolese citizenship. So that is the first scenario and example I can give. And the second one in the area of dual citizenship. Dual nationality is temporarily permitted in DR Congo if you acquire the second citizenship through birth, and you must just take a decision by the age of 21. Let me use myself as an example again. If my parents come from DR Congo and I was giving birth at Nigeria, what I have to do is by the age of 21, since I'm having dual nationality, talking of Nigeria and DR Congo, I just have to choose one, going with that of Nigeria or going with that of DR Congo by the age of 21. That is the latest coming in. And this draws us to Nigeria versus DR Congo in the grand finale stage. Even before the playoffs, some players switched their nationalities. And just before the game against Nigeria in the grand finale, some players also switched their nationalities. I'm talking about 6 players, but in this video, I'm going to talk about 4 players. And these are the players. Let me buttress it with evidence for you to know that everything is in line for Nigeria to still make it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournaments. Mario Maguire Stronkins from Republic of Belgium. That is talking of Belgium switching from Belgium to DR Congo. You can see it. It's happened on the 13th of November 2025. The next player is Matthew Apollo Luka. He just switched from Belgium to DR Congo on the 12th of November 2025. And let's look at the next player in line. Mikel Angie Sumai. He also switched from Belgium to DR Congo on the 11th of November 2025. And the next player is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, switched from England to Belgium on the 22nd of August 2025. And he played against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Looking at what has transpired and their ages, in that order respectively, age of 21, 20, 24, and 28. So with all these evidences given, this is a clear extravention of what is required to become a citizen of Congo. And the Nigerian Football Federation was being made aware of what led to the clearance from the Federation International Football Association, talking of FIFA clearing all these players playing against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the grand finale stage. Example is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Even if you don't remember, you can go and watch the video that Aaron Wan-Bissaka played against Nigeria. And according to the Nigerian Football Federation, they have filed formal protests challenging their eligibility in playing against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So that is the latest coming in. According to Dr. Mohamed Sanusi, he is the General Secretary of the Nigerian Football Federation. FIFA was being deceived from the Congolese Football Federation, and they didn't have any knowledge of what is required to become a legal citizen of DR Congo. That is why they have filed formal protests. We have rules and laws governing the country or the football, whatever it is, they have to use it against DR Congo so that Nigeria can make it in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoffs intercontinentally. So these are the exact words of the Nigerian Football Federation through their General Secretary, Dr. Mohamed Sanusi, challenging the eligibility of these players. Let's have a full glare on our screens. On BSN, FIFA was deceived into clearing those players because it is not FIFA's responsibility to interpret or enforce domestic citizenship laws. Dr. Congo law does not permit dual citizenship, yet some of the players involved reportedly hold dual nationality. It is not FIFA's duty to know the domestic laws of every country. That is why we formally drew FIFA's attention to the issue, and we are now awaiting their verdict. So these are the exact words from the Nigerian Football Federation through Dr. Mohamed Sanusi, the General Secretary. I always talk with evidence, and I have to buttress it with evidence. I'm not just talking from my head or my mind. So I needed to pick up what the Constitution of Congo says for you to know how it is, whether they have violated or not with the players given out. Now let's check out the rules and regulation based on their constitutional requirements for you to become a citizen of DR Congo using the dual citizenship Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, the first one is a principle of the exclusivity of Congolese nationality. It's very lengthy, but let's quickly go through together. Talking of the dual citizenship of Democratic Republic of Congo. Principle of the exclusivity of Congolese nationality. It reads, under the legal framework that governs Congolese nationality, the ban on dual nationality in the Democratic Republic of Congo is the corollary of the principle of exclusivity of Congolese nationality. The Congolese nationality is one and exclusive. It's one and exclusive. It cannot coexist with another nationality. The choice made excludes the other nationality. So if you are choosing one, at least you have to go by the other one. That is all. You have to renounce what it is for the country. Maybe you were giving birth or the country you want to take a decision against. Now, let's continue on. Thus, any person possessing a nationality other than Congolese nationality must declare and opt for one of these two nationalities. Talking of Article 51 of the Nationality Law of 2004. Let's proceed. This principle is crystallized by the following legal instruments. The Constitution of February 18, 2006, in its Article 10, which specifies Congolese nationality is one and exclusive. One and exclusive. All right. It cannot be combined with other or any other. Organic Law number 04024 of November 12, 2004 in Article 1, which states nationality is one and exclusive. She cannot be detained with another nationality. It is either of origin or through naturalization, option, adoption, marriage or birth, and residence in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Ministerial Order 261 stroke CAB stroke MIN stroke JUST stroke 2006 of 0704-2004, talking of the 7th of April 2004, relating to implementing measures for certain provisions of the 2004 nationality law. Two legal statuses regarding of Congolese nationality, namely the Congolese nationality of origin and the Congolese nationality by acquisition. I've already explained these two statuses for you to get to know how it is. And it goes: Congolese nationality of origin is recognized from the birth to the child, taking into consideration two connecting factors of the individual to the Democratic Republic of Congo, namely his parentage with regard to one or two Congolese parents, that is it, son belonging to the ethnic groups and nationalities whose people and the territory constituting that became the Congo. Currently, the Democratic Republic of Congo to its independence and how it is. Let me just proceed quickly. That is, has original Congolese nationality under the terms of the law. The child of whom one of the parents, the father or mother, is Congolese, you can be a citizen of Congo. That is what they mean. Any individual belonging to ethnic groups and nationalities whose people and territory constituted what became the Congo, currently the Democratic Republic of Congo, you can also do it. And the third one is the newborn child found of the territory of the Republic of Congo, whose parents are unknown. You can also become citizen of Congo. The child born in Democratic Republic of Congo to parents having the status of stateless persons or foreign parents whose nationality is not transmitted to the child due to the legislation of the states of origin, which only recognizes Jesoli, that is one of them, or does not recognize effects on nationality and natural filiation. You can also be in that order. So the law recognizes 5 methods of acquiring the Congolese nationality. Namely, these are the 5. The acquisition of Congolese nationality through the effects of naturalization. The acquisition of Congolese nationality through the option. The acquisition of Congolese nationality through the effects of adoption. The acquisition of Congolese nationality through marriage. So these are some of the things you have to know per Article 51, Article 10, regarding their laws and regulations based on the Constitution in 2004, 2000, 2006. I've stated it, and we've all had a full glare of how things have transpired. So looking at their ages, example is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's a dual national of England and Congo, though he has chosen to play for the Leopards of DR Congo. He's still owing that England citizenship. If it is true, based on what I've read and what has filed against by challenging their eligibility with the Nigerian Football Federation decision, then definitely Nigeria will go through into the intercontinental playoffs. So these are some of the latest coming in. And if it is per the groupings and how it has been made based on the official draw, that is how it will be. After seeding some countries, New Caledonia will be facing Jamaica. Bolivia will be facing Tsunami. So the winner of New Caledonia versus Jamaica will face countries that have been seeded, talking of DR Congo in the first part. And definitely this time around, DR Congo will be Nigeria. So that is it from that aspect. Bolivia versus Tsunami. The winner will be facing Iraq. Iraq has been seeded in part 2. So part 1, part 2 winners will automatically make it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. So will the Super Eagles still make it to what it is happening so far, talking of the Intercontinental Playoff? Investigations are underway from the Federation International Football Association, talking of the world's football governing body. Whatever it is, I will just keep you updated. I needed to give a deep dissection for you to know what has transpired so far, not about football, but citizenship, of which the Nigerian Football Federation is against. Let's see in the coming days. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asidu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout out to these amazing commenters under my previous videos. Chuan Adibiyi, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Mr. Peter Usai, I do appreciate your support. Danaya Dennis, Junior Emmanuel, I do appreciate your support. Adeyemi Adeleye, I do appreciate your support. Isaac Obajemu, I do appreciate your support. Aljoin de Emmanuel, I do appreciate your support. And other commenters under my previous video. Subsequently, I will give you special shout outs. God richly bless each and every cherished viewer under this post and previous ones. Subsequently, let's meet. Until we meet again, it's bye for now.